Welcome to Total Evelyn. This is day 3 of Edinburgh Festival and Fringe. My question today is, what do you do at the festival? Do you like the food? There's lots of food. We're here for the foodies. And do you like to drink? Or do you like to do both? Or do you like to just do everything and go and see shows and just enjoy the atmosphere here in Edinburgh? Well, listen, I'm going to take you along here to show you what's on offer and hopefully get a few interviews on the way. Come and join me.
Hi, I'm good, how are you?
What's your name? What are you doing here?
Okay, so my name's Dan Robinson. I am the writer, producer, and I also star in my sketch show called Sketch You Up. It's on at the Charterist Centre with just the tonic venues, 4 o'clock every day, except the 12th,
Okay.
and it's an hour long.
So what's that about? Talk me through
So
it.
Sketch You Up is a bit like Catherine Tate style sketches. We're trying to get sketch back to that kind of character driven. Catherine Tate was 12 years ago now, so we haven't had anything, I don't think, for that long on that kind of sketch style. We've got sketches like pushy mums trying to get their daughters into the West End show Matilda.
Okay.
We've got a world where being straight is the minority, and we flipped everything on its head. And that came out of me watching a show where straight people were talking about gay men but doing it in a very camp, over-the-top way. And I thought, how would that feel if it was switched over on its head and people saw how gay people would talk about the straight people? So we've done that. We've got a couple of songs in there. We've got Adele's Hello, but completely sung in a different way.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Really
You're never going to hear this song again like this.
Right.
And then we've got one of the gay guys has to come out as being straight to his 2 mums.
Oh, wow.
And then there's a song that plays after that.
Right.
So you'll see how that goes.
So it's a bit of hype?
Yes,
Lots of hype.
lots of hype. There's lots of energy, real fun. It's very fast paced.
Okay.
Had a really good review in the Chortle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Brilliant. So, how long are you here for?
So we're here for the whole month till the
Right.
25th of
What
August.
work? You're doing all the promotions
I'm doing all the
yourself,
promotion myself. I'm PR, I'm producer, I'm press. I think I tick every box.
That's amazing.
Thank
But
you.
listen, who else is in the show?
These guys with the
here.
show.
5, 6, 7, 8.
I wanna sketch you up.
Oh,
Yeah.
4 p.m. every day, just a tonic. Don't miss it.
That's brilliant. These are so good. I'm looking forward to seeing it, guys. I'm looking forward to see it Thursday. I think.
Okay.
Well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So, I'm as happy as a little pig in poo right now because I managed to find the sausage man. Do you remember I was talking about the sausage man last week and the vegetarian option? Well, it's so big. I halved them and I'm going to give one bit to my cameraman because I'm very kind and one bit to me. So let's review the sausage. Right. It is soya. So I'm going to take a big chunk of it. Pretty delicious. Let you know this is not paid advertisement. I paid for my own sausage. So the sausage man, you're doing well. I hope you appreciate my review on it. It's very nice. Thank you.
This is not a paid review from Sausage Man when he gets nothing.
I am delighted to be
I'm
here with
absolutely delighted.
Totally Evelyn, and I'm totally delighted.
I'm totally delighted to be with you.
How are you?
Paul Birchard.
Paul Birchard, The Pat Hobby Stories. F. Scott Fitzgerald's hilarious and touching tales of Hollywood, performed by Paul Birchard. Have you read any F. Scott Fitzgerald before?
Yes,
You have.
yes,
This is nothing like anything else he wrote.
really.
It's funny.
Yeah.
That's for starters. Yeah.
Right, brilliant.
It's much more like watching, I don't know, Curb Your Enthusiasm, or if you're a Radio 4 fan, Ed Reardon's Week,
Okay.
or Frasier.
Oh, Frasier.
Yeah. So I'm doing the show, The Pat Hobby Stories, every day
Yeah,
at
perfect.
12:30
Yeah.
at the Gilded Balloon, which is in Teviot Row House, the big main Gilded Balloon. I've been up and coming for 40 years. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes.
So you've got lots of stories to tell.
I have a few stories to tell besides the Pat Hobby stories. Pat Hobby is a clapped out screenwriter who reached the top of his career in 1929, writing titles for the last few silent movies that were still being made after sound had already transformed the cinema forever. And he just mooches around and from job to job, hanging around on a particular studio's lot in Hollywood. And it is funny, funny, funny.
Oh, really looking forward to see it.
The tickets range from 10 to 11 pounds most days, or $5.50 if you come on the 2 for 1 day.
Right,
And if you're an old person like me, not you,
No, I'm not old.
no,
You're
then
not
you
old
can
either. You can't
then you can
say
get in
old.
for like £8 or something like
You're only
that.
old if you think old.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, but I don't feel old anyway.
No, that's good.
My sweetheart is a woman of a certain age.
Oh, really? What age?
She's up there. She's in her 7th decade. Yeah.
Is she?
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah.
And your accent's from?
I'm from Los Angeles. I'm the only actor
Yeah.
who ever left Hollywood, based himself in Glasgow,
Oh, right.
and lived to tell about it.
Yeah, but you would have got on really well in Hollywood.
No,
No.
I could not see how to get in. I couldn't make out. I couldn't see any way in Hollywood at all. Even though I was born and raised there, my brother stayed there all his life, and he was a movie historian and a film editor by profession. Wrote a lot of books about movies.
Yeah.
And he also worked in animation, editing cartoons and things for years and years and years. But I could not see my way in.
Ah, and then you met David Wilde as well, because like, you both know
I
each
met
other, so how did that
I met
become-
David. David and I worked together back in 2000, 19 years ago, and he hasn't changed.
No?
No, I have changed. He has not changed.
Well, he recognised you as well.
Well, like he did, and I recognized him.
That's good.
I mean, now I'm the right age to do the Pat Hobby stories. It used to be I would do it, and I had a full head of hair like Dave, and I was far too young.
Yeah.
And people were very kind. They loved the show. But now, when I say he'd had no opportunity to part his thin gray hair, people know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So, other things that I've been doing lately, I did Backdraft 2,
Okay.
which is the sequel to Backdraft, the big fireman movie.
All right.
The same guy wrote the sequel. It's a very, very good script, and we shot that last year.
Okay.
Billy Baldwin is in it, and Donald Sutherland, and I've got a good role in it. And I'll tell you one quick anecdote. We had a big sort of scene in the fire station where everybody's talking about a big fire.
Yep.
And Billy Baldwin says, "Right, you guys, come on, rehearse with me. We'll run these lines." And before we start, he says, "Look, guys, 27 years ago, we made this movie, Backdraft. Budget, $45 million. 27 years later, we're now making the sequel.
Yeah.
Budget, $4.5 million. It's got to be in the acting, guys." So it was, yeah. It was in the writing, too. It's a great
So you've
script.
done
Yeah.
lots.
Oh, lots
Your
and
life,
lots, yeah.
lots.
There's Fred MacAulay. Come on.
Hi.
Hello, Freddie.
stars.
How are you?
Well done.
How are
Well
you?
done.
Good to see you. Good.
Good.
This is Evelyn. This is Freddie. She's totally Evelyn.
Are you totally Evelyn?
That's right.
Hello. I'm just a camera guy. I'm not promoting anything.
He's a movie director. I was in one of his movies 19 years ago.
Wow.
Big Rory from
Yeah,
he was in it with
I
us.
see him on the island now and again.
I'm on the island too.
You're in Inchmurrin?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I won't. I refuse.
When? Why?
I'm
Oh, no.
on Inchmurrin Island as a member of the Scottish Outdoor Club.
Are
Fred.
you?
Yes, I am.
I'm on Inchmurrin as a member
Of
of
the-
the Inchmurrin shooting.
The landed gentry.
Yes.
Yes.
So our 2 seasons, there is no.
No.
There is no crossover.
The Scottish Outdoor Club are all people who enjoy being outdoors unclothed. And Fred enjoys being outdoors clothed in full tweeds and camouflage.
Well, I've got to show you.
Okay, good.
Let's see if we can get.
Gosh, it's good to see you, Freddie. Oh, a brace of hounds.
Oh, nice.
Trio.
Fantastic. Good, good.
When's your show, Fred?
1:30, except tomorrow when it's at 3 p.m.
Tomorrow I can come.
Do that.
Yeah.
We have Phil Nichol and Mike McShane,
Wonderful.
Arthur Smith,
Yeah,
and Roisin and Kiara doing a little 5-minute
good.
set.
Mike is so great. Yeah,
Sweetheart.
yeah, yeah. He's a great guy.
Do that.
Cheers, Freddie. Lots of love. We used to work together as zoo guests on Eddie Mayer Live in the morning on BBC Scotland. So there was Fred, me, and Greg Hemphill. I don't really know what happened to those two guys, but I'm still here.
Well, it's amazing who you meet when you're just sitting here eating a sausage.
That's right. That's right.
Well, what other shows have you been?
Well, I've also got a couple of episodes of that French spy series, Le Bureau, which in French is called Le Bureau des Légendes, which is an espionage spy show. I'm not sure which network it's showing on here in the Not-So UK, but it's on Canal Plus in France. So I did a couple of episodes of that last year as well. And I did another French movie where I played Ernest Hemingway, which was a lot of fun, a big romp called Les Temps de Marguerite, Marguerite's Times. And it's a kind of wacky time switch romp where a girl in 2018 switches places with like her second cousin or something in 1943, and they happen to look just alike and have very similar family members and stuff like that. And they each have to sort out their problems. The girl from 2018 goes back to the middle of the war, and the girl from the middle of the war is thrown into 2018 and veganism and transgender. She doesn't know what the hell's going on, so it's very, very funny. Good.
Well, an absolute pleasure to meet you. I'm going to try and get myself a ticket for sure.
We'll do our best. Okay. Thanks,
Thank
Evelyn.
you.
It's been totally delightful.
Totally.
Thank you. Thank you. Cheers.
Actually, looks like you as well. Typical Edinburgh. Brawlies, flip-flops, shades, festival. Anything goes, honestly. I've had a ball today. Until next week, guys, or next week, the next few days actually, because I'm going to be interviewing every single day. So I'll be putting videos out all the time. It was fantastic there, just meeting Paul. They were having a conversation with Fred MacAulay. That was just an absolute bonus. So hopefully I'll keep you posted with lots more exciting things that's happening at the festival. So until then, subscribe, like, share, and I'll see you tomorrow next day. Bye!